In this video, I'll show you how to make some DIY gift bags. Some of you might say, well, why wouldn't I just go to the store and buy some for like $2? That's totally an option, but let's say that you're at school, work, or home and you just need a gift bag right then and there. This is an easy way to make your own using materials that you might already have around you. The method I'll show you will make it look like a store-bought bag, but it can be made a little more custom, and these can be used for any holiday or occasion. For some additional gift wrapping ideas, there are some really good tutorials on this site called Creative Bug, and they also have a lot of other creative tutorials that would make really good DIY gifts. I always like to learn how to make new things, and I wanted to share this site with you guys because I really like the quality of their videos and their instructors. I love the design, and it's all easy to follow, and I love that I can watch it from their app. Their style of projects and the way they present it is just totally up my alley, and I'm kind of obsessed with this site right now. You guys know how much I love bookbinding, so I was definitely happy to see that they have a book craft section, and then I'm really looking into Lumi, and I'm so happy to see that they have those videos too. And they're made by the founder, so I will definitely be checking those out. If you check it out and see any classes that you want to take, I have a special offer promo code that you can use. Just go to creativebug.com and enter CLemon when you sign up, and you'll get 30 days for free on your premium membership. I'll also include that information in the video description below. Okay, to show you the folding method to these bags, I'll start with the one I made from newspaper. I'm using half a spread of a newspaper, and I want this side to be the outside of my bag, so I'm going to flip it over. This side will be the inside of the bag, and this side will be the top of the bag, so I'm going to fold that over about 1 inch. And it can be more if you want the bag to be shorter. So make an even fold across the entire length, then fold one side to the middle of the paper, and that's easy to find on this page because there's already a crease. Then fold over the other side, but put it about 1/2 inch over the other flap so that there's no gap. Unfold it and put a line of just a regular glue stick on the other flap, and fold it back over and press it down. Now you have something that looks like this. This will be the top. Now to make the bottom, just fold the other end over, and that will be the depth of the bag, so it's really up to you if you want to make it large or thin. Now open that piece like this and press those triangle shapes down, making sure that center fold is lined up with the middle. Looking at that center line, then fold the bottom flap over, but make the top go over the center line just a little bit. Put some glue on it and fold it over, then do the same thing with the top flap and make sure it's even with the bottom. Add some glue to it and press it over. Now we have the base of the bag, let's do the sides. Fold over the side flap like this, and you'll know how far to go because it ends where the corner is. It lines up like this. If you don't have a bone folder, you can press it down with your glue stick just to make a smooth, flat fold. And do the same thing on the other flap. Fold it over and press it down. If you want to add handles to your bag, I think it's easier to do it at this point. So those folds you made are actually the corners of the bag, so I'm just going to make holes about 1 inch away from those folds. You can estimate where to make these holes. It doesn't have to be perfect, and the placement is totally up to you. Just to be quick, I like to use a sharpened pencil to make the holes, but you can use a hole puncher or whatever you'd like, and go through both sides of the bag. Then insert ribbon or string or whatever you want to use. Like traditional bags, you can tie a knot on each side, but I actually like to tie the whole thing together so I don't have to worry about one of the knots popping out. I just tied it 3 times to make a secure knot, and then I did the same thing on the other side, and just trimmed off excess thread on the knot. Now I'm going to shape the bag, so I'm going to unfold it and kind of pop those corners out so that they fold in like a regular gift bag. If you want to go an extra step and make a strong bottom, you can actually take cardboard like cereal boxes, or in this case I have a taco shell box, and you just put the bag on top of it to measure the bottom, trace it around, and cut it smaller than that size that you measured so that it sits inside the bag. And you can add some glue if you want it to stay at the bottom of the bag. To make an even bigger bag, you can also try this method with wrapping paper. So I just cut a large sheet which was larger than the newspaper size, and just repeated the same method I did on the newspaper bag. Make all the same folds, and then punch the holes for the handles, and for these handles I went with a wire ribbon, and then inserted a bottom to make it more sturdy. I also made a bag from a piece of drawing paper from an old tutorial I did, and you can learn how to make this herringbone pattern with an easy to make stamp right here. And you can also do this with pretty much any pattern you want to draw on a piece of paper. If, let's say, you're stuck with computer paper or just regular letter size paper, here is how you can make a bag. But first, I made a pattern of a wood grain on it, and you can check out that tutorial right here if you want to learn how to make it. So I have my 2 pieces of letter size paper. You want to stack them and then fold both of the ends over like we're making the top of the bag. Then fold a side flap on each piece, and the taller it is, the skinnier the bag will be. So I'm just folding a small strip, and you want to make sure that it's even across the entire length. Now I'm going to glue the flaps on to the alternate side of the other paper. So it should look like this on one side, and then I'm going to glue the other side so that I can have one continuous loop of paper. Now it can be folded just like the other bags. Make the base, glue it, and then fold the sides, and pop it out to make the bag shape. You can then finish off these bags any way you want. I just stuffed some colorful tissue paper inside each one, and I made this one with wrapping paper, a smaller version. Once you get the hang of the folding method, it really gets easier to make these custom bags. And when you come up with different materials to use like newspaper, posters, or your own pattern paper, I think it really makes a unique personal gift bag for the recipient. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you want some more pattern ideas or things you can draw on your paper, check out this playlist here, and it's always being updated with new videos. For more tutorials, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Sea Lemon, and for some other gift giving ideas, check out these videos here. You can find all the links in the video description below, and go ahead and follow me on my social links along the bottom. Let me know which bag was your favorite in the comments below, and if you like this video, hit that like button.